looking to bowl the Yorkers, but this time straighter. Praveen Kumar premeditating at the moment. It's hit that hard and it's gone the distance. Super 6, one for Voice of India.
Mahendra Singh Dhoni was looking for this length, just back of the length, and he pounced on it in a flash. Good shot that was.
Piyush Chawla running the first one hard. He's taking the fielder on. An appeal has been referred to the third umpire. Is he in trouble?
The body language of the Pakistan fieldsman suggests to me that he was safe, but that is close. Have a look. The bails, they're not off, and the bat is in. It's a tough one for the third umpire.
That's when the bails are completely dislodged, and for the moment it's not yet been completely dislodged from the last angle. This is giving us a different picture. Might be touch and go, he's just in, just marginally in.
Yes, both the angles telling us Piyush Chawla is safe. Let's see how the umpire feels.
Makes contact with the bail. The bat is just marginally inside, but the bails have to be completely dislodged, and at that point he's inside. Third umpire seeing the replays that you're seeing in your lounge will soon arrive at a decision. The longer it takes, batsman will feel he's got a chance, and it's the correct decision.
It's in the gap, and it's 4. It's not finished.
Getting closer and closer, getting his front leg out of the way. Just a juicy full toss. He was looking for the Yorker, not getting it right. The important thing, Mahendra Singh Dhoni not only hit it hard, but he hit it in the gap.
Look at the colour of the ball. It's almost charcoal grey, difficult to sight. There's another one. He found a fielder.
He's knocked him over. It's a beauty. Umar Goal has been the bowler to shine for Pakistan, and that's his 4th wicket.
And he's a strong contender for man of the match. Still is a good pitch to bat on. This man has been on fire, has been picking up wickets at the right time for Pakistan. Now, fate is seized. It's 284 for 9.
Ishant Sharma, more known for his bowling. Just the one delivery remains in this over, and it's got to be Mahendra Singh Dhoni to take charge. Contact and has disappeared out of the park into the first tier. You beauty.
Game on. Not the right length. They saw Mahendra Singh Dhoni coming down the track, pull back the length, and that was the mistake committed by Shahid Afridi, and he had to pay for it. There's another one in the air, and straight to the fieldsman. Pakistan has won this Tri-Nation tournament in Bangladesh. K-Fly Cup belongs to Pakistan. Contrasting performance from the last game. Pakistan absolutely brilliant in this game. All three departments, they dominated in this game.
They were the underdogs in this match. Everybody thought India were the firm favourites, but Pakistan put in a fantastic display, batting, and then they bowled well, and also some superb fielding to back up their bowlers. And the captain is delighted. He's a very happy man. Plenty of pressure going into this game after what happened a few nights ago. But look at that for delight and joy. It's all about winning.
Committed effort from the Pakistani team. After an early loss when they were batting, Yunus Khan and Salman Butt featured in a match-winning partnership. And after that, the Pakistani bowlers doing a great job, restricting India for just 290 runs on a flat track. And in the end, Pakistan winning by 25 runs. India's 290 in this game is the 5th highest score in a tournament final for a losing side. They'll be disappointed.
Dhoni was the last man dismissed for 64. So the captain making a significant contribution towards the end. 64 of 59, 3 fours and 2 sixes, strike rate of 108.5. Just about most of the batsmen getting to starts, but none of them finishing it off. A couple of good partnerships, but Pakistan, they picked up wickets at the right times. Every time a partnership was building.
Both the Pathans doing well for Pakistan. Umar Gill picked up 4 wickets, turned the tables for Pakistan. Only 56 scored by Yuvraj Singh, and Mahendra Singh Dhoni was the other one to score more than 50 runs. Other than that, starts but not capitalizing. When you're looking to chase a total of 315 runs, you require partnerships. Not coming at the right time. They kept on losing wickets at the regular interval, and in the end, they were restricted to 290 runs.
Good bowling performance. Umar Gill the most successful, Sohail Tanveer very impressive as ever. Rob Iftikhar also picked up 2 wickets, and Shahid Afridi picking up 2. Fawad Alam, the left-arm spinner, picked up 1. So overall, it's been a good, decent bowling performance. Pakistan won the toss and decided to bat. 315 for 3. Salman Butt and Yunus Khan. Very good hundreds. Partnership between them worth well over 200, 205. And India in reply, 290 all out at 48.2 overs. Half centuries for Mahendra Singh Dhoni and Yuvraj Singh. Pakistan won by 25 runs and won the Kapil Cup 2008.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've all been extremely privileged to watch a sensational game of cricket today. A match that was fitting to be called a final. More than 600 runs were scored, and in the end, Pakistan prevailing. A big hand for both the teams, please. And now for the prize distribution, a whole host of awards. We start with the Voice of India Super Sixes. Check of $1,000 presented by Mr. Madhur Mittal, Managing Director, Voice of India 24 Hours News Channel. And the award goes to, in fact, 2. It's shared by Salman Butt and Yunus Khan. 3 sixes each. Huge partnership these two put on. A winning one in the end. 3 sixes, each of them hit. The second award, the Omax Fastest 50, a check of another $1,000 US, presented by Mr. Rohitas Goyal, Chairman and Managing Director, Omax. The award goes to Yuvraj Singh, 50 in just 46 balls. A check of US 1,000, presented by Mr. Rohitas Goyal, Chairman and Managing Director of Omax. Yuvraj Singh, 46 ball 50, but not good enough to win the game. Airtel Maximum Fours, also $1,000 US, presented by Mr. Niranjan Shah, Secretary, Board of Control for Cricket in India. And that award goes to Salman Butt, 12 boundaries. Magnificent 100 by Salman, 12 boundaries, 3 sixes. He was retired hurt. And now the big award of the match, that is, the Kit Ply Player of the Match. Crest made of Kit Ply and a check of another US 1,000 presented by Mr. Dennis Firth, Director, Kit Ply Industries. And the award goes to Yunus Khan. 108 of just 99 balls. US $1,000 by Mr. Dennis Firth, Director, Kit Ply Industries. The man of the series, the Kit Ply Player of the series, Salman Butt, please. 208 runs and a century in the final. The trophy and a check of $2,000 US presented by Mr. Gaurav Goenka, President, Kit Ply Industries. The check as well of US $2,000. Mr. Gaurav Goenka, who's the President, Kit Ply Industries. And now the runners-up award, that the trophy to be handed over to the runners-up captain, and that is Mahendra Singh Dhoni. The Kit Ply runners-up trophy, $3,500 US from Grameen Phone, presented by Ms. Rubaba Dawla, Director Marketing, Grameen Phone. That's the check for $3,500 US. And the runners-up trophy by Kit Ply, handed by Ms. Rubaba Dawla, Director Marketing, Grameen Phone. Mr. Shoaib Malik, Captain Pakistan, winning captain. This is a big win for Pakistan. I keep saying it's a huge comeback in this tournament. Very deserving on the day. $7,000 US presented by Major General Sina Ibn Jamali and Mr. P.K. Goenka, Managing Director, Kit Ply Industries. Shoaib, this must rank as one of the big wins of your career.
Of course, always against India, it's a big win, and credit goes to the guys. They put in their effort, and the way Yunus Khan and Salman Butt, they batted, I think they're brilliantly.
I keep saying there was pressure on your entire team, but obviously the captain feels the pressure the most. How were you positioned before the game?
After that, on the 10th when we played here, after that we worked really hard, and I went to the guys and I said, come on guys, we still have chance, and we inshallah will give our 100%, and I'm sure we're going to win this game.
And that man, Yunus Khan, not a single run in this tournament, and then he comes up with an innings like that?
He's a brilliant player, and I was only thinking about if he plays first 4-5 balls, he'll play a big innings, and he did it today.
And the crowd, they supported you in large numbers, didn't they?
Yeah. Crowd's been really supported for all the teams, and I would like to thank all the crowd. They came here and they supported all the teams.
Well done, Shoaib, and a fabulous performance by your team. Really wish you all the best and hope you carry on winning this way.
Thank you very much.
Tremendous form. He's got 400s all against India. The best was in the previous game, 129. He's got an average which is getting better all the time, and that strike rate as well. So he's been in wonderful form. Pakistan would want him to provide that start. They've struggled a bit up front, even though Salman has got that 100. But Shoaib Malik opening, that is a welcome move. In fact, I was thinking that he probably might come in between Mohammad Yusuf and Yunus Khan, but there is Shoaib Malik. Good strike rate. He's got a big 100, also a great average. So not in the best of forms at the moment, but this is an opportunity.
Well, RP Singh, left arm medium pace, just 38 matches under his belt, economy rate of 5.2, but he's a wicket taker. He's got 47 wickets, 4 for in the last match. He'll have Salman Butt on strike. Now, I believe the Indians have been a bit lazy when they've come out to bowl their opening overs. I don't believe they've targeted this young man, Salman Butt, and they've just dished up a bit of rubbish to him early. So let's see what happens today. They've given it to RP Singh, who swings the ball away from him.
2 slips. Bit of a loosener that. He normally bowls at around 140 plus. Got the impression that he was just trying to hit the right line and length. Be a while that he gets revved up. RP Singh. The wicket, well, it was a difficult one to read. I got to admit. It's flat, hard. Traditionally, it's full of runs here. But it seemed a little too dry. And got the impression that the spinners might have something to say here. That is to be close, and he's gone. What a beginning. RP Singh has really taken Salman Butt by surprise. Just late on the shot, just beaten by the pace. Ball kept a trifle low, and Salman Butt, well, makes the long walk back.
I've got goosebumps. It's incredible, the atmosphere here. About 40,000 people went up with this appeal, and that is plumb. It's hit him in line, and it's hitting middle and off. What a start for India. It's 1 for none, and
well, this certainly wasn't the beginning that Pakistan would have hoped for. They're 1 behind in the series, and their main run getter has just departed for naught. And really, I felt that he was a little lazy, just didn't play the pace. Yunus Khan, 160th match, 75 as a striker. Now, if you take a look at the wicket, his bat just didn't come down in time. Now, it's already struck the pad, and the bat is still on its way down.
The height's perfect. It's gone to hit middle and off stumps. I reckon more middle than off, about 3/4 of the way up. 2 very, very good deliveries. First up, I said leading into these to this over that I felt they've been a bit lazy, haven't targeted the batsman, just run in and let it go. Those 2 deliveries have been bowled with purpose. Very, very important. And now he's got to do the same with Yunus Khan. As I said, he's got the ability to bring the ball back in to Yunus Khan, but the one that undid Salman Butt actually seemed back in the other way. Great start.
Slow one. The ball didn't quite carry to the keeper. That's good fielding. Yunus Khan again. Not very sure of that line that's coming in. The previous game he was bowled, as we showed you. Suddenly goes too far across at times.
Yunus Khan walks across the crease. Most unusual. Look at 1, 2, and then at 3. There's all these movements. I reckon he's not sure when he ends up exactly where his off stump is, and that's what cost his wicket in the last match.
That's runs. It's a little wide, but he'll have to be content with only 1. That's a good shot. Enough time to rock back on the back foot, ease it through mid-wicket. He'll probably come back for the 3rd.
Gee, that was a very good shot.
Oh, that's beautifully done. I don't think there's any stopping that one. That's going to go for 4. That's the first boundary for Pakistan. Again erring in line, Irfan, paying the penalty.
Yes, 1 a fraction short, 1 a fraction too long. Seam was good, but the direction was poor. He's got to bring that back from outside off stump. Beautifully balanced, beautifully played. Once again, just letting the ball come to the bat. Timing superb.
Oh, that's been put down. Not the easiest of catches, but it is down all the same. 14 for 1 after 4. Mahendra Singh Dhoni almost got to this one. Take a look at this. Just a hint of an inside edge. Carried. Almost got his gloves behind that one.
He actually got it into the webbing. That's a very difficult chance. I thought it was a brilliant attempt. Just didn't quite grab in the webbing. It would have been a great catch.
There's a lot of school children that have been invited here. That's a good idea. Got to propagate the game, get youngsters in. Lots of colour about as well. Oh, there's a bit of a mix-up. That can be tied if he hits. Just took a while, really fitting that arrow in the ball.
I quite like this approach from Pakistan. A bit of drop and run here. It can cause run-outs, but it's worth taking the odd risk.
Just that bit of room, and that is a splendid hit. That should give him a lot of confidence.
That's the one that doesn't swing. He sets it to swing back in from outside the off stump. He's got that angle coming around the wicket, and it doesn't swing. And gave him room. Beautiful square drive. Beautifully balanced. Look at that. He's trying to get on the front foot. Was in the slot, and away it went.
Down the pitch. He's being tested again on his birthday, Amish Sahiba, but he was a long way down the track, Yunus Khan.
And that could have saved him, because otherwise I thought that the ball would have gone on to hit the stumps, but because he was out of his crease, shuffling would have gone on to hit a good part of middle and leg stump, but he's way forward, and so very difficult for the umpire really to give that decision in favor of the bowler.
Just wide of Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Will get to the boundary. Yunus Khan, his intention was to open the face of the bat. There was an outside edge.
Didn't allow him time really to go for that one. Mahendra Singh Dhoni, no slip in place. And on the bounce away towards his right side, and it was all too late in the end. Yunus Khan would be pretty happy with that. Earned him a boundary. Kapil Singh will be just a little bit disappointed.
Again, single taken, but what India have done well today is no extras in the first 10 overs. Bit of it, and he's going to make the bowler pay for it. Shoaib Malik finds the fence.
A real bad one from Irfan Pathan, but Shoaib Malik really had to play a stroke and find the gap, which he did. He'll improve his confidence. Didn't look too graceful on that occasion, but it'll do it for him. It's the minutest of the gaps around that off-stump square.
Good hit. Down the grounds to break the shackles. Need boundaries, Pakistan. Here's one of them for Yunus Khan.
And he's a neutral also. He's clapping that straight drive from Yunus Khan. What a straight drive. Beautifully crafted by Yunus Khan. He's good in that area. Didn't try to overhit it. Zaid Khan slipped, and that meant that the ball was always going to go across for a 4.
Plenty of options to work around. You see the two fielders inside the ring. Plenty of open spaces in this area to work it around. Unable to do that at the moment, Yunus Khan. We'll pick up a single this time. Gautam Gambhir does well. 50 for Pakistan. It's 50 for 1. Good fighting partnership after the early loss of Salman Butt. Shoaib Malik and Yunus Khan. Yunus Khan has been the dominant partner. having got a little more strike.
Edged. Has he taken that? That's the question. It looks like he's going to check with his partner, and they might decide to go to the third umpire. And that'll be the right thing to do.
Yes, I agree with you. They are going to consult as to whether Mahendra Singh Dhoni has caught it cleanly. You can see him rolling his fingers over it.
Looks like from that angle, the ball carried to the gloves.
And viewers might ask, why haven't they referred it to the television umpire? Well, they can only do that if both umpires consult. And if the square leg umpire, the umpires were obstructed in their view. Now that angle there looked as though it might have bumped. It might have been a bump ball, not bump ball, but it might have hit the ground before going into the glove.
Nicely played. Beautiful.
A number of the fielders have gone back on that 30-yard circle and outside. Can they get two? Yes.
At the moment, it's 66 for 1.
It was far enough away from square leg, but it was good timing from Yunus Khan.
Zahir Khan got away twice in this spell when he ill-directed. And this time around, he wasn't able to get away.